Wish you a very happy Diwali. Diwali is the festival of colors, lights, diya, and most importantly, of our families and friends coming together. No matter where we are in the world, but on the day of Diwali, we will definitely try and meet our friends and family. I remember as a kid going to Rajasthan every single year to be with my family on Diwali and celebrating it like there's no tomorrow, right? From bursting crackers, yes, I've done that, to lighting diyas around the house in every corner and making huge rangolis. Diwali is definitely a very special festival for all of us. Now, along with all these things, there are a lot of financial and investment gems which are hidden in this festival, and we are going to discuss it with you today. Yes, it's about that bhai khata that we did puja of, or silver coins that we bought during Dhanteras, or did some investments during Muhurat trading. There is so much which is hidden in Diwali. So let's know more about it with us. Namaste. This is Akriti Agarwal.
Namaste. This is Sakshi Jaiswal.
Namaste. This is Harsh, and we wish you a very happy Diwali from Wealth Cafe and our entire team. Diwali is my favorite time of the year, like many of you, because of the fact that it is a time when all of us get together, spend time with our family. The sweets around the entire festive season, the cheer around the new clothes and the new things that we buy for one another. The crackers is something you just cannot miss. The fun of bursting the crackers with your family, especially the younger ones in the family. So there's so many things that come together and they add up to the festive cheer that is around this Diwali festival. And this entire thing gets so infectious that we actually thought that we should talk about the relevance this festival has to our personal finances. The reason being that every small thing that we do around Diwali has so much significance to do with our personal finances, with our money, how we look at our money, how we manage our money, that in this entire period of celebration, somewhere over the years, this aspect of personal finance, which was a very important and the highlight aspect, has gone away or reduced, and I thought this will be a good time for us to talk to you about how in this Diwali you can bring your personal finances back to the forefront and make that the center of your Diwali this season. By now I'm sure you would have finished doing the cleanup of your homes, you would have got rid of all the unnecessary things, you would have cleaned up things that you want to keep, you would have shifted things around. A lot of effort would have gone in individually, along with helping your mom, your dad, your grandmom at your home, and even taking the help of your kids to do the little bit of cleaning here and there. Well, while the physical act of cleaning is extremely important because our houses need to look good, the same thing applies to our finances. It is a very good time to take a stock of your finances, look at what you own, the stocks that you own, the mutual funds that you own, the insurance policies that are running, the SIPs that are running, how many bank accounts that you have, and take a stock of what do you need and what you don't need. Why do you have a particular investment running? Why do you have a particular insurance policy in place? So that you can clean up and get rid of things that you don't need. You can do the shift, move things around in terms of if money needs to go from X instrument to Y instrument, understand what that particular money or what that particular SIP is doing for you, and then move it around so that it is set with a particular purpose, and so that your portfolio starts looking really good and you see the shine and gleam not just in your houses but also in your portfolio.
Dhanteras. We celebrate Dhanteras by buying gold coins, silver coins and utensils. This is a physical way to welcome Goddess Laxmi at our house. I still remember my mom being very particular about it and planning days and months ago. We used to invest a fixed amount to the jeweler, and on the day of Dhanteras, we used to buy something in gold. In fact, I am going to do this today. Now, let's take it a step ahead. Start planning for our savings and investments monthly, just like I did for Dhanteras.
Lakshmi Puja. On the day of Diwali, we worship Goddess Laxmi and worship the wealth and prosperity along with it. Basically, during this puja, we worship a little bit of gold coins, some money that we have at home, and also do the puja of the safe at our house. At least that is what, as a tradition, we did growing up. And when we see this closely, we understand it is all about respecting and appreciating the wealth that we have created and praying for more prosperity for ourselves and our family. If we inculcate this habit into the money and everyday investments that we are doing, then we would approach it in a more positive manner, right? Let's just not run behind returns and crazy schemes, but respect the fact that you've earned by working so hard and now you're investing that money to work hard for you. Give it the time, give it the discipline that is needed for your wealth creation. So I hope that during this Lakshmi Puja, you will not only respect the God which is in front of you, but also what is required for your own wealth creation.
A very simple thing that I used to see every year whenever we used to have the Diwali Puja is the worship that we do to what is known as the Bhai Khata. If you remember those red color ledgers, I mean, when you were small, I'm sure you would have seen them. They've disappeared more or less today. But there was a red color books with a pen that used to be always kept at the mandir or in front of Goddess Laxmi, and you do a puja to the book as well as the pen as a symbolic of the fact that it is a part of your business, and it is where all the record keeping happens. It is where the results of all the efforts that you've done with respect to your business are recorded there, and that is one of the very important part of the Diwali Puja, where you worship the Bhai Khata and the pen. If you draw symbolism from it, that also points to the fact that how important it is for you to spend that time, sit down and make a budget for your personal finances. Write down where you're spending your money, whether it is the right place to spend your money or do you need to make any changes, so that once you have that budget in place, it becomes a base or a foundation for you to start working with. And once that is in place, what is important is when you actually start spending, you need to keep a track of the spends, right? It's not just about planning at the beginning of the year, it is also about following up the plan with actions, which is at least somewhat in, if not completely, but close to what you planned and budgeted. And that's why we had the Bhai Khata, where we used to make notes and try to arrive at what is the result of all the efforts I put in the business. And the same thing goes for your personal finances, that you make a good budget. This is a good time to sit down, make that budget, and then keep a record of it. The record today, there are a lot of tools that help you do it, which makes your life very easy. You don't have to do a physical record like in the past, so that is taken away. But yes, the idea here is that first make a budget, make a plan for what you want to do with your money, where do you want to spend it, and then follow through in terms of keeping a track of are you spending it the way you had planned. And this is actually your way of showing respect to the money that comes into your house, rather than spending it without thinking and spending it frivolously. Instead of doing that, when you have a plan for it, that is your way of showing respect to the money in this festive season.
The day after Diwali was considered as the financial new year. Basically, it was the first day of the fortnight of the lunar calendar. It indicates about new beginnings. Well, we may no longer consider it as our financial year, but why not use everything that we've learned so far about investments and savings from Diwali to actually get started. The next day of Diwali, start with your investments. Do that thing about your finances that you've not done so far. Use the next day.
On the day of Diwali, we have Muhurat trading. It is that 1 hour of investing in stock market on the day of Lakshmi Puja, as it is considered to be auspicious. This indicates that it is not only about your intentions but actually taking action. List down all your goals, check all your investments and start that SIP today. Let's not procrastinate but get started for real this time.
If you have any ideas or suggestions on how you are celebrating this Diwali, then do let us know in the comments below. And as always, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to us through the comments or email us at iplan@wealthcafe.in. Until then,
We wish you a happy Diwali once again.